Okay, we're inside the greenhouse. I'm going to give you a fast tour. Our sides go up and down on pulley systems so that we can get a cross breeze going through here. We do a lot of companion planting, so we've got strawberries next to vegetables. We'll put flowers in next to these as well. We have two different varieties of heirloom tomatoes. We've got the Mr. Stripies and the Indigos. We've got two sets of Romas, beets, cucumbers. We've got a couple more rows that we could still plant things in. More beets and other cucumbers. And those are the Indigos. Then we've got a bunch of, these are the Golden Sun little cherry tomatoes. They're the orange ones, and those are so good, so good. So we love those. And then we've got more, we've got beans. Oh, these are crooked neck squash. I was going to say those look like squash to me. Those are the yellow crooked neck squash. And then we've got more cucumbers, leeks, small cucumbers. Get out of there. Come on. And then these two right here are the regular green zucchini. So the reason we do companion planting is because they each take different things out of the soil. And so as they're doing that, one is taking one thing out of the soil and then the other is putting it back. And plus they protect each other from insects so that we don't use any pesticides whatsoever. We've got horseradish calendula going, and we'll be putting the calendula throughout the beds too. These two rows are the golden zucchinis, and then we've got more leeks. We've got orange bell peppers, green bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, red bell peppers, two beds of Brussels sprouts, more leeks, cabbage. We have mustard greens and collards. And then these, these three are all different greens and lettuce that we have. So we've got new ones sprouting in the very backs of these. You can't see them very well, but this is all new lettuce. And then this is the bibs. Two different kinds of kale going on. And again, more kale coming up. And then a ton of spinach coming up there. We're not going to be taking everything to market that we're growing here because we also want to have people come out to the farm and be able to have the opportunity to fresh pick their own stuff too. So we think that's important. So for some things, they're going to have to come out here and visit us. So we will be doing tours out here. We have the children's programs that we're going to be starting called ELF, Educating Little Farmers. And so we're going to be teaching the kids about soil, how important worms are actually, and I think they'll get a kick out of that. Just all kinds of things, and then give them their own little gardening sets, and just teach them about food and how good it is when you get to grow it yourself. So it's all pretty cool, and we're excited about it, and plus we'll be doing corporate events. Oh, and on this side, this whole section over here, these are everything that's going to be growing up, and we're going to trellis them, and all the tomato sections, there's 13 rows of them, they will all be going up to like these pipes up here. So everything's growing up, and then on this side over here is everything that grows lower, so they're not going to block the sun on these guys. So we're trying to pack it out and make it look like a jungle in there. So within the next couple of months, it should be pretty full, and we're gonna have a hard time walking around in there and getting to everything because it's gonna be packed with fresh produce. And then ultimately we'll have a second greenhouse over there, a third one on this side, and then from this whole area up, we're gonna probably, I'm guessing we're gonna have like an acre and a half that we're going to be planting out here, but I have to get fencing up so that the deer and elk don't chew everything up. And then up there on the hill, on the other side of these trees, the south side of the hill, we're starting little by little, but we're starting a vineyard. So we'll be having a bunch of grapes growing. On this side of the hill is going to be an orchard. So we've already got a couple started in there. So it's all taken a lot more time than I thought, and a lot more money than I first planned on. So, but it's all good. And then on the other side, way back there, is where we're planning on having like a recreational area, campgrounds kind of things, so that when we do our music festivals out here, we have places for people to camp for the whole weekend. So it'll be fun. Join along.